me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise.
The Xianzhou Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and aside from Starskiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to him.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express need. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off.
So that means we're...
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been... So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise.
What do you two think?
Himeko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Luofu.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan... by the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll...
Just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended. And both the long life and short life... And, since he has extended an invitation...
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking about all this time we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. Quite unusual, I must say. Such is the fate of us nameless, I suppose. Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing. Said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfit. Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Luofu?
We know a little bit about it.
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting...
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see it?
Exactly! Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And
yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet. No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony.
You're the expert here. Hey! Oh, that's a terrible idea!
You're joking, right?
Wait a sec. Maybe it's not such a terrible idea after all.
Slow down a bit.
Hey, wait! Just think about what you're doing!
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him!
There you are! Everyone, this way! Hey everyone, it's been a while.
It doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you.
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing.
We've only been away for a few months.
What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
You know, the last time we came to the Xianzhou, the first...
I get it.
Seriously, I've never seen the...
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven...
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messages. Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts that put Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations. If only I could witness her prowess.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astral.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever...
I agree.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Watch out for the...
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him. Borison? Why are there Borison here? This ends now.
Support received.
Until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Sense of the sea, Told you I could fight. Phew! Fight to live!
Not good. Thanks for the help?
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Wait! My sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu, and it's IPC's patented technology.
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Luofu.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just saw...
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility. It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. According to the protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a star skiff and taken to...
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the...
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Juming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible. We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible. We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling... We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation. Maybe I should gather more details from...
Oh, you look much mature now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like...
What are those people?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and the Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and their presence has faded over the years.
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. Well, enough with the chit-chat. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer.
Is it a serious matter?
Thank you, but it's no big... By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the...
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Don't remind me. All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers. Success.
It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express. Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Juming.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Luofu. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Dan Heng, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Luofu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love...
You're more than welcome, General Huaiyan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other?
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity.
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Zhuming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yun Li. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Luofu's swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary...
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl.
Well, everyone, Elder Huaiyan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, but I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Luofu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've all...
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huaiyan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu's, see if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive.
I'm on it. This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officer, it's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. Well, let's not worry about that for now.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating.
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter so many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be... The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet?
That's not true, General Huaiyan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to, and simply disappeared. As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff...
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huaiyan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Drat! I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword. No need to bother. The Zhu Ming envoys won't be leaving the Luofu anytime soon. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but...
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhu Ming was actually the Arbiter General himself.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply...
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu...
Dan Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy once the spark of suspicion is kindled? The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just... By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she...
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now, the General is under tremendous pressure right now.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Did I say something?
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind.
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness,
no worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the Yeah, exactly.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head...
Every star is a miracle!
Nothing in this report makes sense.
Can I really reason with you, Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Yes. But I am trying to reason with you here.